So it's now Sunday, time to go to church, and let me tell you, I was nervous, as usual.
We went to my ward, which, no big deal. Just a few members of my congregation meeting Christy for the first time.
It felt like being under a spotlight. And then they asked, "Who are you there visiting today?" So I stood up and said, "Michael Cheney."
She claimed me, people.
It was sweet though, really. Seeing him in that church setting gave me a glimpse of who he really was. Kind, reverent, and very much admired by his ward.
Aw, stop. You're gonna make me blush.
So after church, it was time to head back home, and Michael surprised us.
I had a few days off work, and I didn't want to waste them. So I asked if I could come down south with her family to spend more time together.
Cue the first road trip together. Sounds romantic, right? Just wait.
Now, let's talk about the car. It was, let's call it, budget friendly.
It was leaking oil like a teenage boy leaks cologne.
I had to check the oil every time we stopped. And yep, I kept extra bottles of oil in the trunk like a car care Boy Scout.
We were driving to Cedar City and everything was going okay until we hit Shenanigans.
And I realized I forgot something.
Something important.
Only my bag of clothes.
Yep, just left him right there in his aunt's driveway. My parents kept going to Nephi, and we turned around and to go back and get it.
We pull up into the driveway, and it's gone.
For half a second, we thought someone had swiped it.
Turns out my aunt had seen it sitting out and took it inside. When I went in to grab it, they were all laughing at me.
To be fair, it is pretty funny now. Not so much when we were burning gas going the wrong direction.
But we got the bag, rejoined your parents in Nephi, and made our way down to Cedar City.
That was the day I realized this guy was serious. He didn't let a leaky car, forgotten clothes, or a teasing aunt and cousins stop him from spending time with me.
And I was just hoping I wouldn't break down on I-15.
That was the beginning of something really special, and also the beginning of a lot of inside jokes.
Like, do you have your clothes this time?
Or, how's your oil level doing today?
If you've ever had an old car and a new crush, you get it. And you know what? It was all good.
So, after all the excitement of our road trip, we finally made it back to Cedar City.
And that's where I got to meet James and Julie.
James was my older brother, and we were renting a 3-bedroom apartment together at the time. He and my sister Julie were the next people in the Christie circle of trust for Michael to meet.
They were awesome, super welcoming. We got along right away.
But there was one thing they all commented on.
My winning personality.
Your laugh. Yep, that laugh. Let's just say it took some getting used to, even for me.
But eventually they came to love it, right?
Eventually.
I stay in the spare bedroom at her place, and during the day she had to go to work.
So every night when I got home, we'd just hang out at the apartment, talking, watching movies, getting to know each other in real life instead of just online.
Those nights were some of my favorite memories.
And then came the last night before he had to go back up north.
Cute, dramatic music.
We were sitting on the couch watching a movie. I have no idea which movie because, well, I fell asleep. right there on his lap.
I didn't move. I just let her sleep. I thought it was the sweetest thing.
I woke up right at the end of the movie. I was still groggy, trying to figure out where I was. And then Michael leaned over.
And kissed her.
It was my very first kiss. I was stunned. I didn't know what to think or how to react. I just looked at him.
I was nervous, like really nervous, but I didn't want to leave without letting her know how I felt.
We talked for a little while after that, quietly, in that soft, late night kind of way. Then we both went to bed.
No big declarations, no background music swelling, just a quiet moment that changed everything.
It was sweet, simple, and unforgettable.
And I didn't get slapped, so success.
We'll share what happened after he went back up north next time. Spoiler, he didn't stay away for long.
This is Shenanigans, powered by chaos. 10 hearts,
One house,
infinite shenanigans.